Yes, I know I'm live. All right. So, we are gonna add a bloom effect to this Lite-Brite game, and so far, let's see what we got. Let's see, copy the path. I gotta go. Actually, let me go into the VSC terminal for this. I need to create a server because modular JavaScript does not run outside of a server, so I use PHP. I guess the more proper thing to do would be to use Node. But PHP is so quick. You see how quick that is? There's my server. And all I gotta do is go to my little local URL and find it. So I love it. Alright. Here it is so far. Pretty hard to see. I thought I'd change the lighting on it a little bit. Make it a little bit better. I got it making circular patterns. The plan is to add more patterns. I got a color picker up here for the lights, which are these pegs right now, just kind of protruding out. Yeah, you can see the other side. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Also, can't see the board at all. So let's see what we can do about fixing that. I recall a soft light somewhere, and I set the power to 500, and I thought that would have been enough. Let's bump it up to 750 and see if that takes care of the issue. I didn't need to do that, but whatever. Yeah, still not able to see anything. In fact, I don't think that light is actually working. Okay, got some kind of a caching issue because that is the correct thing right there. So I definitely want to get rid of that caching issue. But yeah, d equals 2. That's okay for the initial lighting. I think it's a little much, to be honest. But I don't. Let me zero it out real quick. Okay, yeah, that's 0. Perfect. And 500 was too much. So 250 naturally, right? Okay. I like 250 personally. It's a little bit upper too. I think I'll leave it there just for now. 250 on the soft light, and then what else? Yeah, it's still going out of bounds. Something that I should have fixed, but I think there's an issue with my little if statement. Let's see. I need to fix the caching issue first, that's for sure. If I don't know when it's caching, then that's going to be a problem. Alright, so that should take care of the caching issue, hopefully. And I want to verify that by changing the soft light to 0 here. Alright, that looks like a 0 to me. I'm going to send it back to 250, and then I can see it. Okay. Reduced soft light plus no cache. Commit. Okay. Now for the bloom. I hope it's not too heavy of a refactor, but I did see an example that they had in the THREE.js examples. Which, do I have that downloaded? Yeah, I do. Okay, so this is a THREE.js examples. And the one that I was looking at was a Christmas tree. I forget what it was. I can find it, though. It was under Web GPU. This one. See the top of that Christmas tree, that effect? That's the one that I want. So dramatic. Alright. So, this one's called Web GPU Compute Particles Snow. So let's find that file. And, go ahead and put it just right here, since I only have 2 files. It's not a big deal. And the first thing that it needs is this post-processing dependency. So I'll import that over. Go side by side here. Enough. Alright, so up here in my imports, I need to include this new import, which is the post-processing. And that comes in here. And I'll probably need more than that, but for now, that's all I'll include. And I'm just going to quickly look for more references. So we have a post-processing variable that we just define here. And I will go ahead and define mine here. Okay. Should be all we need. We already have the init. The camera. The fog. We already have some fog. We may need more, but that's not the issue at hand. Hemispheric light, we're not using. Collision camera. Now this is interesting. I'm hoping that this is something that we don't need. I think that all of that is for the particles. So, moving on. Particles again. Just the particles. There's the floor. And then the tree. And we have the cone, which is the tree part of the tree. And then there's a teapot on top of it. And this is all the cone here. And I'm guessing that this is... I'm not sure why it has a cone here and a cylinder here. Maybe it is a cylinder, it's not a cone. So maybe they're just calling it a cone. It's interesting. The top one is a cone. That's probably what it is. But I see it's creating a number of cones here, by count. 8 by default. It's interesting, I can change the number of cones. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to get too distracted. Now here we have a background node. I don't think we're using that yet. The only thing that thank you. The only thing that I'm remotely interested right now is the post-processing. which I haven't even seen yet. Here we have pass. Here's the post-processing. And so what we have is scene pass equals pass scene camera. I know we need that for sure. So here at the end of our init function, I'm going to compress it and make sure I can see where it ends. It ends on 197. I have to expand it. 197 is here. And just as it comes in after its controls, what we're going to do is we're going to start to build our post-processing after the controls as well. Okay, so scene pass, texture node, I'm hoping that's just default. And then we have something called vignette, which we don't have viewport yet, so hopefully that's something we can leave out. Then we have a variable that we're creating called THREE.js. And I'm going to say that this is going to be const peg light pass equals pass. Am I going to have to add a new pass every time I update? I don't know. I'm going to have to add a light here by default and then define the pass, I think, just to make it easier on my little brain. So let's just say add a default light to test the post-processing. And we're going to give it, I'm going to say add the light. And I don't know what those, I don't know if it's, yeah, it needs a position. I don't know if I gave it a position just then. Did I? Yeah, there's the position. New vector 0, 0, 0. I don't know what that's going to look like, but that will add a light. So we'll just go with that. And what it's doing is it's passing in THREE variable, which is defined up here, is an instance of 3 mesh. So we must be also passing in an instance of 3 mesh. Let's see. It has a node, a basic material. And so in our light, are we creating a mesh or what? So here we have material, and here we are defining a mesh, but we're returning light. So instead we'll return mesh. And for our test light, now that we're returning mesh, we can pass this into our peg light pass that we just created, and that should be the same thing, hopefully, as what we have over here. And let's see, the THREE pass. So we want that, and then we want dot get texture node dot get texture node, and I'm gonna have that broken up the same way. I have little understanding of this, so this is mostly just, I'm hoping that this works, but in theory it should. It's just a matter of getting it correct. So next is peg light pass const peg light pass blurred equals peg light pass, not clone, Gaussian blur, and we'll follow its 3. And then it sets the resolution, which is called descaling or desampling, I think. So not teapot. So the blurred pass that's completely off, but it's fine. Okay, and that descaling, I think, will adjust the exposure, possibly. We will see. So now we have another one. Oops. Const scene pass color blurred equals scene pass color Gaussian blur. Okay, so we do have the scene pass color. It's good. Let's get rid of that little typo there. And then we have the resolution, which we are setting down to 0.5 this time. And the direction node. Getting some interesting options there. Okay, next, total pass. I don't know what add and mul and all of this stuff means. So now we'll do the scene pass color blurred dot mul point 1. Okay, close that. Total pass. That's trying to add the vignette, which I don't have. And we will do the teapot tree pass, which instead we're going to have the peg light pass, and it wants to mul 10 and not add peg light pass blurred no mul. And I don't know what mul means, but that looks good. And now we define the post-processing here, which just passes in the renderer. And then it has an output node. Which equals to total pass. Then, instead of calling render, it calls compute async. Let's see. Looks like we're okay to just do that. but we need to change our function to be an async function. That would be our init function. Yes, so async function init. All right. I think that's good. How did we do? Oof. It's pretty bright. What is happening? Well, can we blame it on the post-processing? Possibly. Let's see. No, I don't think we can blame it on the post-processing this time. Oh wait, that's the wrong file. Let me minimize that one. There we go. No, we can't blame it on the post-processing. So it's this light, this little test light. Wait, is this the same file again? Jeez, man. Okay. At least I got that. Alright, now I'm going to comment this out for real. I'll leave the test light on too, so we can see if that's the issue. Yeah, see? The test light is the issue. Don't know why. But that, as soon as that test light goes in, it messes things up. It might be too bright. Let's see what we got. So when we click, we're calling this click to add mouse light, whatever function. And it calls add circle of lights. And yeah, it adds a light of 9,000, 1,000. And this light, this test light that we're adding, it's the same thing. Test light. 9,000, 1,000. Alright, let's see if we can unravel this. Alright, so in theory, once I get a new light, it should be calling these functions. The ones that I've commented out, plus the ones that they reference. This one. So, yeah, let me see if I can just add that to my add light somehow and make my post-processing be on the fly. So yeah, there's that. And then all this. and this. And then this. What else? Probably this. So on my add light function, at the end of this, we'll do the post-processing. I don't know if I gotta do the compute async there. Let's see, is that called elsewhere here? Let's see. Animate, yeah. Compute async. Compute particles. I don't know, do I really need that? Hold on. What is compute init? Interesting. Okay. I don't even know if I need that. It's not like attached to the renderer in any way. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think it hurts, but I don't think it necessary is either. Jeez. Alright, we got a problem. Pass is not defined. Where are we at with this? Same pass equals pass. Isn't pass a dependency? I guess it's not. Alright, that's loud. Isn't pass a dependency? Jesus. There we go. I can hear myself think. I thought that pass came in as a dependency. Does it not? I seem to be able to use it here and not there. I'm not sure if that's right or not. I didn't check the console. Let's do that now. Yeah, still no pass. So is it a dependency? We forgot to bring it in? I don't know. Let's see. Yes. There it is. There it is right there. bring it in as a dependency. Pass. Alright, reload. Now what's the problem? Vec2 isn't defined. I'm surprised. Compute init is not yeah. I don't think I need that, honestly. I hope I don't need that. I hope I don't need that. There we go. Lights. Is it bloomy yet? I don't think it looks very bloomy, to be honest. I don't think it's blooming. I don't think it's blooming, mate. Let's see. Let's uncomment this stuff. Give me my intense default light for some reason. There it is. No reason for that at all. Is this one blooming? I don't see it. I want it to look like that. Well, I guess I'll run that one from the examples. See if I can do that. I've done this before. It's pretty simple. And I think all I need to do is just run the server from here. Thought I closed you. Oh, it's in VSC, isn't it? Boy. Alright, here's the examples, but missing the CSS. What's going on there? There's no main.css. It's right there. Am I running out of examples? Yes. Okay. Let's look at it in /files /main.css. Okay. And it says it's there. Okay. There we go. The CSS is there, kind of. What's going on? That's what I get for saying it's simple. Not found. So you want 2 CSSs? Apparently. much everything in files. It's not there. It's in examples. I'll probably have to re-download that or something. I don't know why that's like that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a... I could pull it again from GitHub, I guess. See if I could just do that. Pretty sweet. So I'll do git add all. Nope, I can't do that from there. Forgot how I did that from GitHub. Oh yeah, that's right. I have the Git desktop version. Behold. They've made some changes. Some stuff that I don't understand. That's great. All right, but more importantly, we got the most latest files here. So I should be able to go in here, run npm run build. This will give me my min.js and build. Which I copy over to examples. And that should be all I need to do. What was this one called? I don't know, just pull one of them. There we go, yeah. I'm not sure how I messed it up so badly, but anyway, restored. Okay. So, web GPU compute particles snow. Compute particles snow. Okay, sweet. All right, now we're adjusting it. So I wanted to play with this and see why mine's not working, basically. So I'm going to remove all the stuff that I don't need, and I don't need any of the particles, ironically. And I think that the compute init stuff is also... I don't need that. Or the compute update. Or this. Or this. Let's see what else. And I got this on GitHub, so I can... I'm not really afraid of doing all this lobotomy stuff. The floor. We'll take the floor. Yep, we'll take that. The tree. We need the tree. All of that stuff. Here's the renderer. And then the post-processing comes after. Okay. Tone mapping might be something that we need. I'm just making notes of this stuff. What I'm doing right now is I'm removing the stuff that we don't need. And I don't think we need that. And I don't think that we need this function to be async. Let's see if this still works without particles. No. See if it's an easy fix. Right, okay, yeah. There's another call to compute async here. species collision. Laney 5, Furry Destroyer. Hey, how's it going, guys? Sorry I didn't see your chats. It's going good. I'm just trying to get this bloom effect going. It's pretty complicated. But anyway, so in the animate function, got rid of the update, and then there's the renderer. There's the collision target. I think that's it colliding with the floor. I look like a Hollywood character. It's interesting. I'll take it as a compliment. I'm having a good day, so I'll take it as a compliment. Scene overriding. Set render target. Oh, post-processing render async. Okay, so the post-processing happens in the animate function as well. I'm not going to remove anything else yet. Alright, cool. So now we got just the tree. It's moving. Still got the bloom, which is lovely. And I want to take away this render async from post-processing. Yes, it's a compliment. Yes! Thank you. Thank you. Aha, see? Is there a problem, though? Is it, did it cause an error? No. Okay, so this is at least part of what I'm missing. Is this post-processing render async. By the way, what am I doing? I am trying to learn a little bit about Next.js. Not Next.js, sorry. THREE.js. And I'm trying to create a Lite-Brite simulator. This is it right here, kind of. And the Lite-Brite is like a child's game. And it's basically just a dark board where you plug pet little semi-transparent pegs into it, and then they light up. And I have a couple of ideas for it, but the long and short of it is I'm just trying to learn how the lights and stuff work. And I'm trying to use the web GPU renderer, which is a new cool renderer for Chrome that they just shipped. And that's what I'm doing. But this bloom effect, which is like a blur that you see in your eyes when you look at like a bright light in the dark, I think it would make it a lot more visually interesting, make for some good thumbnails. And so that's why I'm in here trying to do this. And I found this example of this Christmas tree where they're doing the exact thing that I want to do with this light, but it's not exactly straightforward. But right now I'm stripping down all those parts that I don't need into only just this light. And right now I just figured out that I need to call this async. I also know about CSS, but not too much. Yeah, this is not CSS heavy at all. This is all like 3D rendering. It's very outside of CSS and has little overlap. But yeah, I mean, you're welcome to stick around, check it out. Maybe there's some stuff. All right, so in my animate function, do I have the render async for the renderer? Is my question. No, see, we don't even have the render async. I don't know if we need to do the post-processing render async or what. But, I mean, I assume we do. Post-processing.update, I don't think that's it. Let's see. We have set animation. It's not a big deal for me to just make this async like that. I can still call the render function like that, and then I'm able to call the render async like that. Why can't that be done? Okay, so back to my command prompt. For here, I have my server running. I'm buying this to a different port. This will be 8001. That'll be my Christmas tree. And this one will be over here. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay, yes. This will be just 8,000. Okay. So now 8,000 is index HTML. Okay, looking good almost. Clicking is not working. Okay. My post-processing is not defined. Yes. So why is it not defined? Have I not defined it globally? Here's let post-processing. And it is defined in the same way as the other one. What is it? Oh, okay. Test Lite is not defined. That's a big thing. Oh, and I'm on the wrong file. What do I know about HTML? A lot. I know a lot about HTML. I've been doing HTML for a very long time. Do you have questions about HTML? I love answering questions. It's one of my favorite things to do. Let's see. Animate is there. What was the problem I was dealing with? Oh, right. My post-processing. I do have it defined globally again, and it said that the test light was not defined. Can I add this? I don't know if I should be typing it. It's probably lame to type in my own chat, but I think it helps me. I need all the help I get. I'm dying on Twitch. I'm dying on Twitch. All right, peg light, pass, test light, which is not defined at this point. Yes, so that's my problem. But I mean, yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna just try to reduce this. Peg light, pass, blur. All the references I have to that particular variable. Get rid of them and then come back. Okay. Ooh, it worked. Aha. Do you see it? Am I crazy? Or did it work? Oh. What do you think, Laney? Did it work? Let's see. Laney says, oh yeah, me too. Me too. I'm so bad at streaming. You say, I learned HTML a year ago, but not too much because I am interested in art too much. Yeah. I'm glad you opened your stream box on your chat. Yeah. CSS is great for art. Have you looked at Tailwind as well? When I was starting out with HTML and CSS and JavaScript, I found CSS and JavaScript both to be pretty overwhelming, and I was able to get things. I wish my internet sucks. Hit. I was able to get things going relatively quickly when I was starting out by using a CSS and HTML framework called Bootstrap, which was you know, yeah, probably as an artist, you probably wouldn't be. You don't have a lot of artistic freedom in Bootstrap. It's very constrained, but at least you can. At least you can get things done. And they look semi-decent, so maybe as an artist you'll find that better than like the depressingness. Like I find not being able to create things that I want and make them look the way that I want fairly depressing. So you know, it's definitely something to check out as a beginner. Okay, I don't like how polygon they look. Definitely, I'll have to figure that out. But I think this is a bloom here. I think that this is a bloom. Let's see. So if I remove it, yeah, you can clearly see a difference. Yes, I'm so happy about that. Sorry, I'm so happy. Okay, but now, yes. So we can change the colors, and it's still bloomy. How do we make it bloom? I kind of want it to be a little bloomier than that. How are we going to make it bloomier? I know that there's a way. So the scene pass color blurred. I'm just going to increase it to 6. I'm just playing with this at this point. I don't know. What do you think? Definitely looks cool. I think it looks cool, man. I'm so happy about that. Anyway, so that's the 5. So if I lower the blur resolution here, that should make it even blurrier, or make the I think it should make the effect of it strong. Yeah, see how the effect of it, the field of it is stronger or bigger, I mean. That's what that does. And to make it stronger, I'm not sure. Maybe that's this mull. Let's see. Let's just change it very dramatically. Are you doing this with the help of CSS? No, actually, this is all 3D rendered. So like the color is defined here for this light, you know. These are like 3D objects. The CSS though, the CSS is oh yeah, look how intense that is. Wow, that's too much, obviously. But man, I'm so happy that works. That is a breakthrough for me. But yeah, CSS is aligning the page, and it's creating this, and I will use CSS for some of the UI and stuff. So there's like, if you look up here, I've got a reference to a main CSS file, but this is mostly just copied from examples from the THREE.js documentation though. So it's not like I wrote any of this CSS to myself. I think, you know, I'm happy to do some demonstrations with CSS and JavaScript and HTML, because I think that you and several other people have expressed a desire for that. So I'm definitely gonna get back into that. I've only just recently gotten back into streaming after having let it consume my life a little bit, to be honest. And so yeah, anyway, here I am. Alright, so let me commit this before I destroy it. Actually, let me roll back so maybe make some notes for myself or something. I think I can remember all of this. So this mull is like the area around the bloom that it lets back in. So like when you blur it, you descale it, and then you create it basically into this like super blurry, super low resolution image, and then you blend the two images back together, and that's what creates this. It's so fucking cool. I'm sorry. It looks amazing. All right. So we have to attach CSS file through HTML page. Yes. So you can There are two ways of putting CSS on an HTML file. The first way is what you just described, which is to have the link referencing the CSS file. And then the second way is to have have the CSS just straight on the page via a style tag like this. Sorry. You know, P color white. I think that if you do it this way, you might find some issues with cross-platform browser stuff. Like if I just try to browse this index HTML file like this, I might get an error that says that it can't find the file. How do I find it? Jeez. Okay, so we'll go here, copy the path. So I have it running in a server right now, which is why I can, you see how the CSS went away? It can't find the file because it's not running on the server. So to do that, I run PHP capital S for server, and then bind it to port localhost 8000, host port whatever, and then I'm able to use my CSS. So this is THREE.js stuff is for practice, and like, you know, I'll probably make a game here pretty soon, but I don't know. I'm just deciding what engine to use, and yeah, this is just for me. I do have a full-time job though. I work as an engineer at a blood bank, for now. Anyway, so my mul, we're going to need to reduce that again, and I'm about to get up out of here. But Laney, what time is best for you? Is this the best time? Are you in the United States, or do you prefer mornings? Because that's when I'll do my next HTML and CSS live stream. I go 0.3 on this because I thought 0.2 was not enough.
Welcome.
I'll keep clicking that. That's definitely a little much. What did we have it at before? You think that React.js will help me for my aim? You mean like where the lights are going? I'm not sure what you mean by aim. The using React with THREE.js is a little bit tricky. There's a library for it called React 3 Fiber. But I find that the declarative syntax doesn't lend itself well to game development. In fact, I'm thinking of refactoring this into being totally object-oriented. I'm like an object-oriented nut. It just makes sense to me. Yeah, so I guess maybe tomorrow morning, I'll shoot for tomorrow morning for the HTML and CSS and stuff. And is there anything like in particular that you're struggling on? Like if I can focus the discussion a little bit just to, you know, suit your needs, then let me know. Okay. So I changed the resolution. Mullet 0.1. And I broke it. Why is it broken? Hold on. fix this. Alright, yeah, I went back too far. It's not a problem. Alright, Laney, I'm about to get up out of here as soon as I fix this. I really appreciate you being here. And I hope I see you next time. Tomorrow or whatever. Yeah. There's the bloom. Gonna make it bloomier. For sure. Downscale to 0.3 here. And mold to 0.2 instead of 0.1. Can you have my Discord? Oh man, you put me on the spot. I think my Discord. I'm not active on my Discord. Let me get back to you on that. I think it's just coding things IRL. Maybe you could let me here. Hold on. Let me Google this once and for all. You can tell I'm not like active on all the stuff. Like, this is my personal Discord here, but I think I have a public one for, I don't know, man. I'll have to look it up or whatever and get back to you. I'll update my channel and stuff with it. I don't know. I'm not really serious about all this streaming stuff. I just do it just to keep myself kind of busy while I'm coding and stuff. But all right, that's gonna do it for me. That's a successful bloom effect. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's go ahead and get it committed. Post-processing / bloom. Alright. That's it for me, fellas. Laney, thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.